In the volatile landscape of Middle Eastern geopolitics, Iran's military advancements continue to draw global attention, particularly its ballistic missile program. Among its arsenal, the Kheibar Shekan stands out as a third-generation, solid-fuel, medium-range ballistic missile that has significantly enhanced Iran's strategic capabilities. Operated by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps Aerospace Force, this missile has been deployed in high-profile operations throughout 2024 and 2025, underscoring its role as a cornerstone of Iran's deterrence strategy. With a range of 1,450 kilometers, advanced maneuverability, and a compact design, the Kheibar Shekan represents a leap forward in Iran's ability to project power across the region, targeting adversaries like Israel and U.S. military bases. The Kheibar Shekan's technical specifications highlight its evolution from earlier Iranian missile designs, such as the Fateh family and the Shahid Haj Qassem. Measuring approximately 11.4 meters in length and weighing around 4,500 kilograms, the missile is one-third lighter than its predecessors, enhancing its mobility and deployability. Its solid fuel propulsion system allows for rapid launch preparation, reportedly 6 times faster than liquid fuel systems, reducing the window for pre-launch detection by adversaries. The missile's warhead, with a payload capacity of 500 to 550 kilograms, is equipped with a maneuverable re-entry vehicle, capable of evasive maneuvers during the terminal phase, making it challenging for missile defense systems like Israel's Arrow 3 or the U.S. Patriot to intercept. The Kheibar Shekan employs satellite navigation, achieving a circular error probable of 10 to 50 meters, a significant improvement in accuracy over older models. Its design, which lacks ailerons to reduce friction, boosts speed and precision, while its ability to be launched from truck-mounted transporter erector launchers, including dual launcher systems, and camouflaged commercial vehicles, enhances its survivability against preemptive strikes. The missile's operational history in 2024 and 2025 underscores its growing role in Iran's military strategy. Its first combat use came in January 2024, when the IRGC launched Kheibar Shekan missiles from Khuzestan province to strike ISIS targets in Syria's Idlib province, a distance of 1,300 kilometers. This marked Iran's longest-range missile operation at the time, demonstrating the weapon's ability to reach targets across the region, including Israel. In April 2024, during the True Promise operation, the Kheibar Shekan was deployed alongside Ahmad, Ghadar, and Pave cruise missiles in a retaliatory strike against Israel following an attack on Iranian diplomatic facilities. Although most missiles were intercepted by Israeli and U.S. defenses, the Kheibar Shekan's evasive maneuvers in the terminal phase showcased its potential to challenge advanced missile defense systems. The missile saw further use in October 2024 during True Promise 2, a barrage of approximately 180 ballistic missiles targeting Israeli air bases, including Nevatim, Tel Naf, and Hatzarim, as well as Mossad headquarters. The IRGC claimed a 90% accuracy rate, though U.S. and Israeli sources reported that the majority of missiles were intercepted, with limited damage inflicted. A significant milestone occurred in June 2025, when the IRGC confirmed the first use of a multi-warhead Kheibar Shekan during the 20th wave of attacks on Israel. Launched between June 21st and 22nd, 2025, these missiles targeted strategic sites, including Ben Gurion Airport, a biological research center, and Israeli command centers in Haifa. The multi-warhead configuration, a recent advancement, allows the missile to release multiple submunitions, increasing its ability to overwhelm missile defenses and inflict widespread damage. This development reflects Iran's efforts to counter the effectiveness of Israel's multi-layered defense systems, which include Iron Dome, Arrow 230, and David's Sling, bolstered by U.S. support through systems like SM-3 and THAAD. However, the June 2025 attack highlighted both the missile's potential and its limitations, with only 6% of launched missiles reportedly hitting built-up areas, underscoring the challenges of penetrating sophisticated defenses. Iran's production and stockpiling efforts for the Kheibar Shekan reveal its commitment to sustaining its missile program despite external pressures. In February 2025, Iran received a 1,000-ton shipment of sodium perchlorate at Bandar Abbas, a critical component for solid fuel propellant, sufficient to produce approximately 260 Kheibar Shekan missiles. This shipment indicates Iran's intent to replenish its arsenal, which has been depleted by repeated launches and Israeli strikes on production facilities. Before the 2025 Iran-Israel conflict, Iran's ballistic missile stockpile was estimated at 3,000 to 4,000, with 300 to 600 MRBMs capable of reaching Israel. Current estimates suggest the stockpile has dropped to 1,000 to 2,000 due to operational losses and targeted strikes on launch sites in Tabriz, Shiraz, and Kermanshah. Unlike other Iranian missiles produced at the Ministry of Defense's facilities in Parchin, the Kheibar Shekan is manufactured by the IRGC's aerospace division, often in dispersed and underground facilities, which enhances its resilience against attacks. Strategically, the Kheibar Shekan is central to Iran's deterrence by punishment doctrine, compensating for its weaker air force and countering adversaries with advanced military capabilities. Its 1,450-kilometer range covers Israel, U.S. bases in the Middle East, and parts of southern Europe, making it a versatile tool for power projection. The missile's name, referencing the 628 CE Battle of Kheibar, carries symbolic weight in Iran's narrative against Israel, framing the conflict in historical and religious terms. However, its effectiveness is constrained by several factors. While its maneuverable warheads and high terminal speed pose challenges to missile defenses, the high interception rates in 2024 and 2025 operations demonstrate that Israel's layered defenses remain formidable. Additionally, Iran's reliance on foreign materials, such as sodium perchlorate, and the loss of key commanders and scientists in Israeli and U.S. strikes in 2025 limit its ability to sustain production and operational tempo. Critically, the Kheibar Shekan's capabilities, while advanced, are often overstated by Iranian state media and social media posts on platforms like X, which claim it renders adversaries' defenses obsolete. Such claims serve propaganda purposes, but do not fully align with operational outcomes. The missile's precision, while improved, lags behind Western systems, and its reliance on large barrages to penetrate defenses reduces its cost-effectiveness. Furthermore, assertions of hypersonic-like performance are misleading, as the Kheibar Shekan operates within the upper atmosphere, unlike true hypersonic missiles like Iran's experimental Fatah-1. The missile's design draws heavily from the Fatah family, positioning it as a bridge to more advanced systems, but it remains vulnerable to disruptions in Iran's supply chain and production infrastructure. Looking ahead, the Kheibar Shekan will likely remain a key component of Iran's deterrence strategy, particularly as tensions with Israel and the U.S. persist. Israeli strikes on Iranian nuclear and missile facilities in June 2025, coupled with U.S. operations like Midnight Hammer, have degraded Iran's launch capabilities, but its use of underground and mobile launch platforms ensures some operational continuity. The missile's multi-warhead capability and ongoing production efforts signal Iran's intent to adapt to evolving threats, though its long-term impact will depend on overcoming logistical constraints and countering advanced missile defenses. For now, the Kheibar Shekan stands as a potent symbol of Iran's military ambitions, balancing technological progress with the challenges of operating in a contested regional environment.